All right, YouTube, I'm back with another banger. All I hope to do, well, all I hope to accomplish out of these YouTube videos, right? Because I'm new to YouTube, I ain't making not a penny. I'm hoping that you can make millions of pennies off of these videos, off of my thoughts. And this is not financial advice. Let me tell you that right now. This is not financial advice. This is just my plays. And if you feel so inclined, jump in. If not, that's on you, right? I'm not giving you financial advice and I'm not telling you to get into these plays, but I'm just telling you what I see. Anyway, what I like to do is this. I like to look for stocks. This is how I make money in the market. I like to look for stocks that are beat down. I'm talking about dirty dogs that no one's looking at right now. Because if I'm early to the party, maybe not one, maybe not two, but if I'm early to the party, once the party gets grooving, right? And everything starts happening and the stock starts rising, I just get, I just got a better entry than most people, right? So that's why I like to look for dirty dogs. But not just dirty dogs, but dirty dogs that have good, solid financials, right? You need companies that are making money that, won't go to zero. And Merck is not going to zero, not in our lifetime, right? So what I looked at and what I realized, right, I did some research because I'm really not into drug companies that much. I say that tongue in cheek for people who know me. But anyway, what I realize is that drug companies make drugs that they have control over for a few years, right? So in Merck's case, they have a drug called Keytruda. And Keytruda is one of their major generators of income. But after a certain amount of time, right, they kind of, I don't want to say lose the rights to Keytruda, but Keytruda gets to go on the open market and other companies get to black market Keytruda. That's not the right term. What they get to do is they get to make generic drugs of that same drug, Keytruda. And if, there's a generic version, right, that's going to take market share and that's going to take money from Merck. That's going to happen in 2020, in 2028, best I can figure. So that helped the stock tumble along with 47 with its tariff mess, right? And we're not going to get into the politics of that, but 47 toppled a whole lot of stocks. But for some reason, Merck hasn't got back to its a proper number like other stocks. Other stocks are recovering well, but Merck hasn't recovered so well. So I watched it and I did some research about it and I see that we hit a key level. Now listen, let me tell you, a key support level. And let me tell you something. If you follow me and you're a newbie trader, I'll let you know how a simple hack on how to plot support and resistance. So I noticed that Merck was approaching, right? Because I started watching it about here. I noticed that Merck was approaching a key support level, right? That's this green line right here, a key support level. And what stocks can do at key support levels is they could break through and keep tumbling down. They could stop there and consolidate. Consolidate just means stay in that same area, right? Or they can touch it and break out. And what did Merck do? It touched it, it came up, came back for the retest. I know you guys heard about the break and retest strategy, right? Came back for a retest and broke out of this fallen wedge. You see, I have it drawn out for you right there, and it broke out of this fallen wedge. What it's doing today, well, for the past couple of days, is it's been consolidating in this area. So now I believe that this is a key time for Merck to start going up. And I'm talking about right now it's at where it's at. It's about $82. It's about $82, right? 82.07 in that area. I believe that this is my thesis. I believe that all we have to do is get Merck back here where it got down at, and that's a $10 move. If you buy an option, that $10 move turns into $1,000 for you, right? That's $1,000 move. If you buy more than one options contract, that's $1,000. I really believe that we're going to hit this resistance area, right? And maybe even break through. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, and I don't want to tell you that it's definitely going to happen, but my probabilities, and it has high probabilities of exactly that happening. I started doing some research about the company, right? Because it's at, I told you, $82. Let's just call it $82. Started doing some research about the company, right? And check this out. They say that Merck is trading 61.3% below the fair value of Merck, right? That's 61% upside that we have just to get back to the fair value. Oh my God, that would be a monster move. The earnings are forecast to grow 7.48% per year. That's huge for a drug company, a company of that size to still be growing 7.5% per year, right? Earnings grew over the past year. Do you see that number? A whopping 656%. Come on, guys. If you're growing 656% over the past year, you're a strong growth company, right? It pays a reliable dividend of 4.3%. And that dividend every year has been rising. It has tons of cash, right? So it's not going out of business, right? And it's trading at a good value compared to its peers. Analysts and Analysts are in good agreement that the stock price will rise by 26%. We don't even want it to rise 26%. We want it to go to that $90, that $92 range so we can get our couple of $1,000. That's what we're looking for, right? Let's see where some analysts have this at. Some analysts are predicting that Merck will go to $105. Some are even predicting $130. This guy is right on point with us. Look, $92.33. He's right on point where we are, and we're at the low estimate. Some of Merck's competition is Johnson and Johnson, Bristol Myers Squibb, um, Pfizer, and Zoetis. That's just to let you know. Those are different drug companies. I'm trying to get to the price, the fair value right here. So we're at $80 and 32 cents. The fair value for Merck, right, is 200 and basically $8. You can't go wrong. If you want to get some money with me. Follow my thesis if you so choose. Like I told you in the beginning, this ain't financial advice. But what I like to do is this, right? I like to help people that's in the struggle. I'm still in the struggle, to be honest. Later, I'm going to tell you where I'm making these videos from, right? I'm not home, right? This ain't my house, but I'm going to tell you later just to have full transparency where I'm making these videos from because I'm still in the struggle. I'm going to start a free Discord soon, right? I'm putting all the workings together, but I'm going to start a free Discord soon. I'm going to let the first 100 people or so get in for free. Free Discord. In my Discord, I'm gonna have videos that are just for my Discord community. I'm really interested in helping people that look like me get some money, even if you don't look like me. But my real interest is people who look like me, right? I want to help you guys get some money. We deserve it. They make the stock market seem overwhelming, but it's not. When you buy things on sale, you get a good value for those things. And when those things rise in value, you just make money. The stock market is easy and you rinse and repeat and you do it over and over and over again. If you guys like videos like these, give me a thumbs up or a like or whatever it is on on this program, on this platform, whatever it is, hit that button and let me know you like videos like this. If you make some money off these plays, make sure you you share the money that you made, your experience, right? And if you didn't make no money, and I'm a joke, just say, Pierre, come on, bro, that was crazy. I didn't make no money. I'm gonna take it both ways. But my hope is that you make some money and you get out of your 9 to 5. I seen a meme, right? And this is true before I get out of here. I seen a meme, family, and it said something like this. Hey, boss, that's a nice truck you have. And the boss said, yeah, you like it? He said, yeah, man, that's a nice truck. And the boss said, if you keep working hard and come to work on time, I'll buy another one next year. That's true. It's funny, but it's true. Stop buying your boss trucks and houses and nice trips. Start doing things for yourself. I'm Pierre Thompson. Hope you get value out of this video. And this is One to Grow On.